Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Vijay Kumar, and I'm here with another topic. The topic which I have selected for my today's video is a book review that is written by James Clear. The name of the book you might have guessed is Atomic Habit. Most of us are worried about our habits, and once a habit is formed, it is extremely difficult to get rid of that habit if the habit is a bad one. And it is equally difficult to carry on with the same habit if it is a good one. Habits form an essential part of our life. They play a pivotal role in our life and bringing habits play pivotal role in determining our life, bringing soothe and comfort on one hand and adding miseries and frustrations on the other hand. This niche has not been discussed in the past, but at present a valuable advantage has been given to this niche and a lot has been written on this niche to the public acclaim. Of all the contemporary books that are written in this discipline, Atomic Habit stands tall. It is the most comprehensive book ever written on the topic of habit formation. This book is the book focuses upon tricks and techniques on how to adopt the good habits and how to get rid of bad habits. This is the most practical book ever written on the topic that I have already said. Mark Manson, the New York Times best-selling author of Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck, very beautifully writes about the book. It's a supremely practical and useful book. James Clear distills the most fundamental information about habit formation so you can accomplish more by focusing on the less. This book is unique in its nature as in order to convey his loud and clear message and applicable message, he draws example from almost all the disciplines of life. Known for his expertise over conveying the complex ideas into the simpler and easier ones, the writer has successfully conveyed the intricate process in simpler and in most convenient ways. Not only this, the writer keeps his readers spellbound by giving examples from real life stories of Olympic champions and exemplary heroes of the time and business tycoons. The book focuses on day-to-day development of the positive habits. According to him, the tiny things which are often ignored by us, they are put in practice consistently that can yield enormous results. In our lives, most of the times, we ignore tiny things, but they carry with them the power to transform the greater things. It is easier to adopt the tiny things in life, and putting these things in practice is easier and more practical. Small incremental changes can often result in remarkable outputs. It is generally believed that massive success often require massive struggle, but this book focuses that massive success can be attained by working on the tiniest things consistently. Working on tiniest things is easier as compared to those on large and complicated things. These microscopic habits give perfect results in the long run. The writer focuses on making the system rather than setting the goal. Goal is related to the result, whereas system is related to the process. And once a man is tuned to that process, he can achieve the desired result. Building a healthy body is a goal, and taking healthy food and doing exercise is a system. Winning 98% marks in the exam is a goal, and reading and studying is a system. One who wishes to make progress must follow a system. The author says that both the winners and the losers set goals, but one who follows the proper system and makes changes in small things achieves the goal. As small atoms constitute a large process, in the same way, small habit produces remarkable results. The habits can be generated by the 4 steps. The writer describes that how can we enhance or how can we generate the habits. And he explains that Habits can be generated or they can be built by following 4 simple steps. The 4 steps are cue, craving, response, and reward. And if we follow these 4 steps and act accordingly, we can build a healthy habit. The 4 steps of habit formation, as described by the writer, are cue, craving, response, and reward. 2 C's and 2 R's. Cue reminds us of the reward. Craving compels us to achieve the reward. Response helps us to achieve the reward. And reward gives us either satisfaction or teaches us something new. If any of these points is insufficient, the behavior does not form habit. If a person lacks in cue, habit cannot even start. If craving is not there, there will be no interest in doing that work. If a response is made difficult, you cannot do that work, and if the reward is not satisfying, you will not repeat that work. In order to build a good habit, one has to make cue visible, craving attractive, a response easy, and reward satisfying. In order to get rid of bad habits, the writer suggests the reversal of this process. Make cue invisible, craving unattractive, response difficult, and reward less satisfying. We imitate habits on the basis of 3 groups. These 3 groups include close, many, and powerful. The habits which are adopted by those who are close to us, we imitate them. The habits which are adopted by many and adopted by powerful, we adopt them. Many of the people think that they lack motivation, that's why they can't start work. But in fact, they lack clarity, as they are not sure when to start, how to start, and what to start. According to the writer, it is the environment which matters more than motivation. Environment has invisible hands which can change human behavior easily. Building habits aims at solving problems with less efforts and energy. He finds that the progress is not overnight. It is the result of putting in practice the tiny things consistently, which forms habit. The book is must read because of its simplicity of thoughts, presentation, and language. I suggest you, if you want to build positive set of habits and get rid of the bad habits, please do read this book once. Thank you very much for watching.